Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Marie and Kate Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the month of September 2024. Wow, so quick this year. This month we are using the Wisdom of Pooh Tarot. It's basically Winnie the Pooh, and it's adorable and lovely. And I just felt like we all needed a bit of a hug deck this month. So let's get stuck in it. So I hope you're well, Scorpio. What have you been up to? How was your August? Do tell me in the comments. Because I remember last month you had of course you had an intense reading your Scorpio. It's where you live. But yeah, there was that kind of very much like endings. There was that kind of enough is enough. Was that what you called your reading? I cannot remember. But I distinctly remember. It was like you were making decisions where you had enough of something. So if that was you, and you feel comfortable, then let me know. Also, in the description box, there is a link to my website if you want to book a personal reading with myself. The details are there. So let's get stuck into this and let's see what's happening for September for Scorpio, please. Okay, what we got? Oh, come on. These cards look so nice, but can be a wee bit slippery. Oh, there you are. Right in there. 7 of honey pots. No, 6 of honey pots. No, 7. Okay, I can't read Roman numerals all of a sudden. The 10 of wands. Libra, get that card. So you might have some Libra placements or you're having battles. The Emperor. Aries energy. The 6 of wands. Well, the High Priestess right in the middle. Ooh, you little psychic sausage. Don't know why that came from. The 4 of wands. The Knight of wands. Oh, Death. Oh, there you are again. There we go. And the Page of honey pots. And at the bottom of the deck, we have got Justice. Card of Libra. Now, what's happening? I don't know where this giggliness came from, Scorpio. I think I'm picking up in your energy. Now, now the joyful thing about one of the most joyful things about my life and being surrounded by the amount of Scorpios that I am surrounded by. If you don't know, I'm basically surrounded by Scorpios. Is when you lot are in a giggly mood. Right? Scorpio giggly moods are the most funny thing. And you just cannot help but laugh when a Scorpio's giggling. And there's a very what strikes me is there's a very childlike innocence to a Scorpio's giggling, which is different from your slightly evil laugh. The slightly evil laugh when you know that you're up to something. No, this is your innocent giggle, Scorpio. This is what's coming through. So funny. I don't even know what I'm laughing at, but it just feels like there's this unbridled joy this month that comes for just being you. Maybe it's the excitement of you're closer to your birthday. I don't know. Maybe it's like certainly in the northern hemisphere the nights are starting to draw in a wee bit quicker. And you're just enjoying that. Or it's the joy of if you're in the southern hemisphere where winter's coming to a close and you're heading towards spring. But what is adorable is just this feeling of there's been so many choices that you've had to make recently, Scorpio, where you've just not been quite sure, and you've had to be very serious at times. There's this serious energy that's coming through, but it's been up here, so you've made the choice, maybe, kind of towards the beginning of this month, September, you're making these choices, and this kind of arduous burden that you've been taking on for everybody, because it's like you do take on a lot of burdens. I was saying this to Libra just before I did your reading. I had just done Libras, and you're taking that burden on, but it's it's a burden of a different kind. It's a burden that is almost like, with Scorpio, because you're related to, death, the underworld, that sort of thing, the darkness. You're related to the darkness, and that can be a burden. And particularly if you are in, I often find myself, knowing Scorpios who work in industries that can be very, very harrowing. I mean, you make amazing doctors, you make amazing healthcare professionals, death services people. You really do. Tarot readers, these are epic psychics. As the high priestess here suggests in the middle, but you tend to be the person that people go to with secrets, with big secrets. You're a wonderful secret keeper. Um, and that's a double edged sword at times, and it's been a double edged sword at times in your life. But what this feels like is that's being put to one side. That's being put on the shelf, if you like. A bit like these all these choices that Pooh's got to make for whatever honeypot he wants to take out of. It's like this seriousness is being put to the side. So maybe you are going on vacation. Maybe some of you have booked a holiday and just says, right, stuff it, let's go and have some fun and discovering a new place, etc. And having a time of celebration, because it is this. I mean, I would suggest, there's quite a lot of frivolity. You've got the celebration, you've got the Six of Wands, you've got the Four of Wands, you've got this High Priestess, so using your intuition to actually enjoy yourself, whether it's spending time with friends, going out and doing the things that you like to do, going and discovering new places, just leave your burdens to the side for once, reconnecting with friends, reconnecting with those you love. Not everything has to be so difficult, you know. Not everything has to be a chore. But ultimately, in the middle here, we do have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is a keeper of secrets in the tarot. She's a keeper of the secrets of spirituality. And yeah, you've got that aspect to you. And right below her is the death card. But it feels, because it's flanked here with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Honeypots, like the Page of Cups, there's this, it feels like there's this need for you to show up for yourself and just have fun. Whatever way you have fun, Scorpio, try this month, the month of September, to actually do that. Just to have, not necessarily have the month off. I don't mean that, just give up all responsibilities and just go off in one. But it feels like you just need a break. You just let up on yourself, let up on the burdens that you're carrying, because there's other people, and it does feel like, I'm picking up in this for some of you, it does feel like there is other people who can step up. There is other people who can take on these burdens that you have got, right? And it's like, ask yourself this, Scorpio, ask yourself if other people, if for whatever reason, you weren't there, you had removed yourself from the situation, or it was happening, where you did not have an input in it, then people manage, people, they might take longer, it might be more difficult, but ultimately you're the one that can, they will manage, you don't have to be the one, I should say, rather, that does everything, because it's almost like the more capable you are, the more people take advantage of that. It's as if, they kind of the dishing out of chores or tasks. It seems as if it's been constantly, you've constantly been given the lion's share of the tasks. That's what it feels like. It also feels like for some of you that there has been, right here, right, the secret keeper, there is things being kept from you, there's information being kept from you, and even the death card, that's like a kind of a nighttime scene with these fireflies. It makes me feel like you're only getting some of the picture, and there's a naivety, of, it feels, like where not everything is as it seems, and just be wary of that. It's a caution. I'm no warning against Scorpio, but I'm I'm cautioning you to understand that not everything is what it seems. Particularly this Knight of Wands, the other side of the Knight of Wands, yeah, it's have fun and everything, but the Knight of Wands, they promise you the moon and the stars, and they never deliver. Okay, they never deliver in time because they're too quick off the mark. They're too quickly on to the next thing, and they don't remember. They don't remember the things that they say or the things that they promise. But at the time, they are the most genuine people. So let's clarify. Let's clarify a couple of cards. So tell me about this High Priestess. Okay, she's right here in the middle. So we want to have a wee conversation with her. Okay, what's happening with this High Priestess, please? Right, what's this? Okay, Page of Wands. And it's this Wands energy. There's what can I say? There's an opportunity to shed some light in this. There's an opportunity to yeah, an opportunity to shed some light on it. What it is that's going on isn't necessarily what you know. So there's a kind of immaturity here. So you could be dealing with somebody who is immature, and that's why they're keeping secrets from you, or they don't have the maturity yet to express themselves the way they want to. So in that regard, they're keeping secrets from you. Okay, so let's see what else. What else? Right, tell me about the death card. Is it just Scorpio showing up for themselves, or is there something else? Okay, so we get the Seven of Pentacles. On this deck, it's Chocolate Pentacles, because it's Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles, it can mean, yeah, things are going to either either the garden is going to produce a harvest or it's not. Okay, and it leads me to think that, this situation, not the fun and frivolous situation, the other situation that I'm talking about, um, it's I feel like for some of you, there's people in your life where they want you, what they say at the time they want to do, but when it comes to it, they they're just not capable. They're not capable of doing it because their mind is elsewhere. They just don't have the serious wherewithal to complete tasks, to complete the things that you would like them to do, that they've told you that they're going to do, but they don't. And it's just a constant disappointment. And I feel like over the month of September, that will become more and more clearer to you, Scorpio. Um, that you basically you can't flog a dead horse. Pretty much, it's like you just need to step back and you need to realise that people are going to make mistakes and you need to allow them to make mistakes, but you don't need to be the person who is picking up after them, because that's not your life, it's their life, and the consequences of their actions need to be felt by them. So that went a bit serious there, Scorpio, but I think the messages have came through, and I think that you will know in yourself what applies to you in your set of circumstances this month in September, Scorpio. So I wish you well. Um, you can catch up on the weekly week ahead readings every Sunday and the new and full moon readings, and I will see you next month for October for the start of your season, Scorpio. Take care. Lots of love, my little darlings. Bye bye.